Welcome to NBA Today. I'm Chiney Ogwumike in for Malika Andrews. And last night, Luka Doncic played for the first time against a team that drafted him 7 years ago. The arena right behind me was buzzing from when the doors were wide open. So let's not waste any more time and relive the first chapter of Luka's Laker legacy.
There is serious buzz in this building because this is the matchup we've all been waiting for. Doncic, got it! And immediately turns to the Mavericks bench.
What a pass by Luka.
So weird the moments. Felt like I don't know what I was doing.
Perfect pass from Luka.
We understood as his teammates that we wanted to try to get this win for him.
3 in a row for the Lakers. Luka Doncic's first triple-double as a Laker.
Triple dub. Happy I was able to help him get his win.
Luka Doncic came out of the gates firing in his revenge game against the team that traded him just over 3 weeks ago. Chiney here with the crew, Lakers, Mavs, in the anticipated matchup with Luka Doncic. Y'all saw the car, 77 in purple and gold, right in front of Crypto.com, and free parking, courtesy of the Jordan brand. Now, Nico Harrison on hand watching Doncic. Things a little bit awkward, guys. Luka and Kyrie, though, they shared a brotherly moment. Former teammates for the first time squaring up. Now, early first, Luka gets inside for the layup, his first points against his former team, but then less than a minute later, Doncic, he drives, he thinks he's fouled. I'm not gonna lie, he was absolutely fouled. He was absolutely fouled, but then he does get teed up for having some choice words with the officials.
I think we all saw what they were.
It was as foul as a foul could be.
And not once did he say, my bad, I missed the call. You missed it.
Yeah, that was tough, but guess what? He kept his head in it, Perk. Second quarter, he drives and throws it to Austin Reeves.
And knocked down the tray ball, this beautiful basketball. There go the emotions. There you go.
There he hit the three, and then he turns to the bench and screams emotionally. Now, heading to the second quarter, this is the pass.
And it was on time, on target. Austin Reeves had no choice but to knock down that tray ball. Look at that pass.
He literally eyes in the back of his head stuff right there. Like, he didn't even, peek. He just knew where you'd be.
Here's how you know it's a hell of a pass. The crowd gasps while the ball is in the air.
Right.
Yeah, and speaking of the gas,
a moment of silence.
So did the crowd with some chants. Thank you, Nico. What does Richard say? Stay petty so you don't have to get petty a few possessions later. There's more passing to Vando. I mean, another highlight reel pass.
Who said Luka couldn't play with pace?
Okay, he's doing it on offense. Wendy, fourth quarter, LeBron James, he would take over. Look at this pass down the floor.
Wayne Wade LeBron stuff right there.
What a play, what a lay. You like that one? Nice layup. Nice layup. Nice layup. Okay, 7 minutes left, LA up. Y'all, Clay?
Vintage Clay in the fourth.
Clay was cooking, Tim.
This was Splash Brother type of stuff. Look at Mark Cuban. Cuban likes, he's wearing Luka ones, but he still loves his Mavs.
But you can't leave that man wide open. LeBron James knocks it down. Y'all, this was a good one from start to finish. Mouse in the house.
Too big, too strong, doesn't matter how old.
We used to see that with Bron and AD, but now Bron is AD.
He's going to have to be both. Absolutely. And speaking of AD-type plays, LeBron James with the putback. I mean, how does he do that at 40? Doncic would finish with 19 points, 15 rebounds, 2 assists. They get the win. Here's the Don after the dub.
I mean, yeah, you know, Kai is my hermano. We go way beyond basketball, so it was good to see those guys. Like I said, we went through wars together, and it was really fun to see them all. I mean, the closure is going to take a while, I think. You know, it just, it's not ideal. But, you know, like I said, I'm glad this game is over. You know, it was a lot of emotions. But we go little by little, you know, and every day is better.
Now, with the triple-double in his first game against the Mavericks, Luka joined LeBron and Russell Westbrook as the only players with a triple-double against all 30 current NBA teams. Luka also became the 8th player with a triple-double in his first game against his former team. And here's the crew: Kendrick Perkins, Brian Windhorst, Tim McMahon. And let me start with you, Brian. What was your biggest takeaway from being in the arena and seeing that action unfold?
The pregame situation was one of a kind. I've never seen anything like it. Nico is out there wearing a bright blue suit. This doesn't even give it, in the theater lighting, it was popping. It was electric blue. Out comes Luka. McMahon, tell him why he's doing push-ups.
Yeah, now the push-ups, this isn't, hey, Nico, look, I can do push-ups. I'm in shape now. He takes half-court shots during his pregame every time. If he hits one, the assistant's got to do the push-ups. If he doesn't, he's got to do the push-ups.
But it was like a prize fight. Everybody knows when the music turns off, the Slovenian music comes on, it means Luka's coming out for the warm-up. It's like, here he comes. He did this in Dallas. So Nico's out there in his spot. Music comes off. Here comes the Slovenian music. Here comes Luka. Now everyone's watching. What's going on? They get within what, McMahon? 15, 20 feet of each other?
Yeah, and I'd say this. There was never any eye contact.
But Luka is... No, wait a minute. You can't give credit for Luka throwing a pass behind his head, not even looking.
Oh, he's got the vision. He knows exactly where he is.
Yeah.
And the lack of eye contact was completely intentional. And honestly, it was a continuation of what happened between those two guys all season long in Dallas. The disintegration of that relationship is part of the reason that Luka Doncic is now in Los Angeles. There was an opportunity there that was over there for either of them to go and speak to the other one. It was totally there for 10 minutes. Neither one made the move, and it was fascinating to watch.
You know what's crazy? We're talking about two people. One is a player and one is front office personnel, and the beef potentially that was unspoken between the two. How about Perk? Between the lines, what's your biggest takeaway?
All I kept hearing is when Luka got to L.A. is, can it work? Can LeBron James and Luka Doncic play together? And the answer is hell yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Can LeBron James play off the ball? Hell yeah, he can. Can LeBron James take a backseat to Luka? Hell yeah, he can, and he will. And look, I don't look at the first, second, and third quarter. I looked at the fourth quarter when it mattered the most, and I'm glad that Dallas put up a fight and challenged them because we saw the two-man game between the two superstars and Luka and LeBron, and it was a beautiful thing to see. All of a sudden, we saw LeBron James become a screener for Luka. Now pick your poison, because when LeBron puts his mind to it, he could be 1, the best screener in basketball, 2, the best roller in basketball, 3, the best secondary decision maker in basketball. So yes, it can work and it will work, and I think we got an appetizer last night of what to look for when it matters the most, how this two-game and how Luka and Bron are going to thrive off of one another.
They absolutely are. And Perk, my biggest takeaway, honestly, when it comes to Luka Doncic was his passing. He had 12 assists, again, his first triple-double as a Laker. But as we break it right down, we all know J-Kidd had something in his bag. He's not going to let Luka go off against his former team, so they send 3 players at him. This makes things easy. Great pin-in screen along the baseline to create an open look for Rui Hachimura. And so you're able to get that cross-court pass because Luka is so good passing the ball. I said it before.